You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always winged it. We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy? You ready?
Here we go.
What's good, everybody? Welcome into the OG NBA Betting Show. Got my guys Dutch, WAM, Babano are here with me, and what could be our last episode this season. So we'll talk about it. But I'm gonna go around the horn. I'm gonna go to my guy Dutchy up there first. What's good with you? How you feeling today, Dutch?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. It's good to be back with the fellas. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. It could be for the last motherfucking time. And we'll be back ready to go next year, though, if that is the case. It can't keep us for down. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I believe I missed the last show because it was Medicaid Monday and I was heavily medicated. So my apologies. But I'm glad that I'm back with the fellas, back with Babano, wearing motherfucking band, and Skee, the motherfucking prophet. Looked like his ass ain't left Westgate since game motherfucking 5. Hey, fly party guy. I like it. I dig it. Show some love. Let's show out on this last last motherfucking episode.
Babano, I gotta go to you. I know you like what you've been seeing lately. How you doing here today?
Yeah, I am. And I've tried to, because I've got so much that's coming my way if the Thunder win the championship, to try to be skewed a little bit more to Indiana in this series because, well, first of all, I respect the hell out of the run they've put together in these playoffs, and there's no quitting that team. And I'd be shocked if I see any quitting them tonight here in Game 6, at home facing elimination. The question is going to be, can they overcome the Halliburton setback of him being not even close to 100%, in my opinion, with that calf issue? Can they overcome that to get everyone else stepping up? And can the Thunder finally put their foot down on somebody on the road? They've still only covered 1 point spread in 9 road playoff games. And that 1 point spread was some of the shadiest shit we've seen in a very long time. The one cover against Indiana. Who's there? Someone wanting to get on cam? No.
My fault, Babano.
No, that's all right. All good. So they've had 1 point spread cover on the road, and it was like one of the most fraudulent, ridiculous point spread covers ever that the Thunder had in that game against Indiana. So it's just a question of, does this team have what it takes to close out a series and win the championship on the road? We'll find out.
Bam. What you think about everything you've been hearing? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be here with the people. Shout out to the chat, Kev7, B-Man, Ocean the Great, Greg White, Brian H, Top MF in here. He got a 3-leg parlay up in there. Talk about Holmgren under 1.5 threes for Holmgren. Turner under 1.5 threes, and he taking Siakam over. I think a lot of people like Siakam today. So can this team fight back? They look like they're excited. They look like they kind of knew they was going to be here. I don't know, man. The script is already written for this team, and hopefully we could write the script here today. So let's get it done, and I'm happy to be here, man. And it looked like we got a little action. We might have a little action up in there. So like I said y'all last time, y'all heard me last time, send the funds, man. Send the funds in here. We're not asking for anything. This might be our last show, man. If y'all love us, send some hearts, send some heart emojis. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you get what you pay for, people.
All right, let's get to it, man. We got a good game here to talk about. I think there's couple different ways to make some money with it. Thunder, Pacers opened up 5. I see 6. I mean, it's been up to 6.5. It's come down to 6. Even some 5.5s out there. Total 224.5 was the opener. Right now, I see. We'll call it 222.5 the consensus. And I'm gonna go to you first here, Dutchy. I mean, you've been rolling with Scooby motherfucking Doo, but damn, he's on his last leg. It seemed like. I don't know, Dutch. I gotta hear from you, man. How you feeling about this one? Muted.
You muted.
Yeah, man. I was choky. Little choky, man. Hit that motherfucking like button like I'm hitting this play in a Deadhead OG.
Shout out to Dabby Cab every time I see that happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Get you right where you need to be. Believe that. Yeah, man. Skee, we didn't get a really break bread on Monday. Wham Bam, he was on the OKC first half, gave it out on the sesh. We vibed out, and I said, man, they ripped their heart out, man. They ripped their heart out. They tried. Jimmy was trying to play the other side, be devil's advocate, but I just seen it, man. I seen it with my own eyes. They folded. You know what I mean? They had the bully. They had him. They had him on. They had the foot on the throat. They knocked out the big guy, but they let him up. Let him up. You wasn't cold enough. You wasn't cold-hearted enough to knock that motherfucker out completely. You got to kill that motherfucker, man. He get back up, and you seen what happened. Man. They went there, kind of smacking around. I mean, it was a little close at the full game cover, but they're up by 10 at the end of one, up by 14 and a half. I mean, it was clearly a Thunder situation. At the end of the day, man, I just feel like the Pacers lost this series in game 4. They did exactly what they were supposed to do, and until that fourth quarter, Benedict Mathurin, everything, and then for Rick Carlisle, for me to vouch for you all motherfucking series long, you gonna go out there on a limb for Scotty motherfucking Foster. After you can see the shit with your own goddamn eyes, this motherfucker is fugazi as it gets. I mean, come on now. The average motherfucker that didn't even tune into this show but 2-3 times knows Scotty on some bull ass shit. And Rick Carlisle, you don't go out there and vouch for this motherfucker who's got 200 motherfucking phone calls from Tim Donahue. And this is we taking it back, but this shit goes back. And I can't believe you did that, Rick, because you know that was some fugazi ass shit in that fourth quarter. So at the end of the day, I'm here to simply say it's over, man. It's over. This is a beautiful thing. The OG crew, Skee, Wham Bam, Babano. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I really do. But it comes to an end tonight, gentlemen and ladies. It comes to the motherfucking end tonight. OKC gonna go in there and handle business. I took the 5.5. I'm not the most confident in this bet. I won't lie to you. I think they win the game. We might sweat the number a little bit. But I put a unit on it, and I also put a unit on Chet Holmgren over 9.5 rebounds. I know what Shea gonna do. J-Dub coming off a big-time game. He's big time. You guys told me he cool, right? But the one guy that I think has still yet to have a really big-time game, and I think he definitely should and has got the talent to, is Chet Holmgren. Last time he was in Indiana, he had 14 and 15. I'm over 9.5 rebounds. Went over this number 3 straight. I think he has a game like 16 and 13. I think he might be the difference maker tonight. I'm expecting a big game from Chet Holmgren. So I'm not mad at the points of rebounds, but I'm going over 9.5 rebounds. To me, it's the cream of the prop, baby. And he will rise to the motherfucking top. Thunder, Shea, J-Dub, they do enough, man. They lost this. Well, I don't give a fuck if Scooby-Doo is right or not tonight. It's OKC. Game 4, they lost the series. So it's over in my opinion, man. It's over.
Man, Urbano, I like what I'm hearing. I think I like what I'm hearing there. I'm going to ask you if you agree. And this total, I mean, if Indiana has any chance, I feel like they still got to push the pace. They were scoring when Halliburton wasn't doing nothing last game. Why can't they help with the total today?
Yeah, I think I didn't bet the total initially, Skee, but 222 now. I'm starting to see it as low as that in a lot of places. We saw 229 in the last game, the 120-109 Oklahoma City win there in Game 5. Indiana, even with hobbled Tyrese Halliburton, they're going to look to push pace. I think there's some good prop opportunities with the Halliburton situation and him being compromised a little bit, which I'll get to in a moment. This is all about the situation I'm in. I've got the Thunder futures to win the title. I'm trying to make sure that I get something out of this. So I'm going to do Pacers first half and full game split tonight in this game, just because I feel that, look, in the first half, I expect them to come out swinging a big haymaker. The question is, are they going to be able to knock out Oklahoma City? And that's the question. They weren't able to in Game 4. They had the big fourth quarter comeback, OKC, or meltdown for Indiana in Game 4, whichever you want to call it. But I think this team has shown enough competitive will, spirit throughout this run to basically be able to at least show up early. I probably like the first half number a little bit more than the full game. You're right, Skee, about this over at 222. I think it's worth a look. Ben Matherin, I agree. I think Ben Matherin. Look, you cannot expect Tyrese Halliburton. If they're smart, they're not going to have Tyrese Halliburton shooting the basketball a ton tonight. Not on that bad wonky calf of his. So you've got to look at the other bit pieces of this Pacers team. I think it's an Andrew Nembhard night over assists and points. Or you could just take over 10.5 points. Because I think he's going to have to look for his shot a lot more and shoot the ball more with him hobbled right now for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. So I'm definitely liking the Andrew Nembhard props here over 10.5 points. You could throw in points and assists there as well. I think for the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road, it's always been a little bit spotty with what you're going to get from Dort, what you're going to get. Wiggins is a guy that's really done most of his damage at home and not so much on the road. One guy that's been a consistent for the Thunder, though, on the road, outside of Shea, and we saw Jalen Williams get going earlier in this series, too, at Indiana, and that's the scary part for Indiana. It feels like Jalen Williams has found his mojo, found his confidence. He was absolutely outstanding in Game 5, and if he plays that well again, it's going to make it even tougher here for Indiana to stay alive. But I like the big man, Chet, over 15.5 points. He's been getting over 16 points on average on the road throughout these playoffs. I think his confidence, certainly you saw it in Game 5, take another step forward. And I think in a closeout game, they will ask a lot of Chet Holmgren in this game. I think he'll be able to have some success offensively down low. I got to admit, Miles Turner's kind of had a disappointing series. He's kind of fizzled here the longer this finals has gone. And I think it's definitely going to be a night where Chet Holmgren's going to be able to take advantage at the offensive end here for the Thunder. So 15.5 points. I like the Chet Holmgren over prop here tonight.
Man, old Chetty, double up. Let's go.
I like it. I like it. Wham Bam. I'm curious if you got some props for us tonight or how you approaching this game.
As far as props wise, Andrew Nembhard over 1.5 threes. I do agree with Babano there. I think Andrew Nembhard, the guy you lean on in this situation. Obviously, TJ is going to be somebody that a lot of people like. He coming off an 18-point game, rightfully so. But I think TJ is probably not who I want to look in. I want to look in the guy that's going to be playing a lot of bulk of the minutes here, and it's going to be a little bit more of the guy Nembhard there. So over 1.5 threes plus 130, that's officially in my pocket. As far as this game sidewise, I kind of told y'all already, bro. The team at the house been covering in the first half, just like Babano said. It's already 5-0. I expected to go 6-0 today, starting with the Pacers to cover the 3 in the first half here. So that's the official play there for me as well. Pacers plus 3. I like the money line on that as well, plus 160 for the Pacers in the first half. I think they're going to come out and win the first half. I think it's not as bad as people think it is with Tyrese Halliburton. Kind of was just trash in that last game. Needed an excuse, got an excuse out here. The legend is going to grow once Scooby-Doo make it happen here in Game 6 here. And I think they do push it to 7. It just makes the most sense for the legend to continue. And I think that OKC, as much as it seemed like it should be easy for them, we've seen it countless times that this team doesn't just close the door on teams. They don't close the door. They're going to let this shit sneak around. We've seen it in the damn Denver series to go all the way to 7. I expect nothing but that in this game as well. So I think Scooby-Doo has a better game today, and I don't think he needs to do as much because home team, home cooking, it should be guys like Matherin not point shaving no more because Rick Carlisle kissed the ring like Dutch said. Rick Carlisle kissing the ring. He giving credit to Scott Foster. He's speaking on point spread. He kissing the ring right now. So it's only right that they bless him, bless Scooby-Doo, especially that they have to slap his dad on the wrist. I think this is where it is. I know, hey, KC, you want to wrap it up all you want, but I don't want to put the G word on it. I don't want to put the G word on it because I'm really confident in this play. I'm going to just say Pacers plus 3. That's good money. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it alone.
And I don't know. We shall see. I think if they do, I mean, they've been more of a second half team, but given the circumstances tonight, they could come out early. But as the game goes on, man, it's hard for me to see it. Hard for me to see it going for 40.
I have to split it up. Indiana for me personally. Like I didn't do that in Game 4, and I paid the price. in that game. And of course, we saw what happened in the fourth quarter. It was a travesty how that game ended in game 4. But this game, I'm going first half, a full game split on the Pacers. Now, keep in mind, full disclosure, I have to point this out. This is important. I'm getting a decent, chunk of change here coming my way if the Thunder win the championship. I may not take Indiana at all if I didn't have the futures going on the Thunder here. I might totally stay away from Indiana if I didn't have the futures looks in play pending. So that changes my betting approach for this game because of that. I want to lock in something on it, and this is the way for me to go about it. I don't want to be sweating game 7, if it gets there. So this is a way to just, in case the Pacers extend it, we get in on it a little bit.
I think, don't forget the like button. We definitely appreciate it. It helps out the show. I think if you like the Pacers at all, like, they're not staying in this game by defense, right? Like, they got to score.
Yeah.
Or do you think they're stopping the Thunder? Like, I'm curious which one of it is it? They're gonna come and have an offensive game plan, or they just what are they gonna do?
The Thunder stopped themselves by the perimeter fucking shooting. I mean, last time they were in Indiana, they made 3 fucking threes, shot 18% from 3-point line, and they still won the motherfucking game. So come on, man. I'm telling you right now, I don't know how Indiana allowed that shit to happen, but yeah, I expect points in this game. I was looking at team total over for Thunder too, but I'm not getting too crazy. Because the NBA really wants to go back and juice this motherfucker for one more, but I think they fucked themselves.
I've been on Jalen Williams every game. I'm not on him today. I'm gonna just let y'all know. I'm not on him today.
You guys have some questions about the W. I'm gonna be right here in Sportsbook, capping them games for another 2-3 hours until they start. And if I do have something, maybe I'll go live again, or I'll just tweet them out and let y'all know.
Yo, Skee, let me touch on that real quick. Mark A was saying I need to cap the WNBA. I actually put out some WNBA content, yesterday. Check it out. Go to my Twitter at DutchBoyFresh or go to YouTube at Puff Sports Radio. It's a short. It's only like 30 seconds of your boy talking about, the way they like to bully, CC a little bit. So, check it out. Check it out.
Hey, I knew it was coming.
The only WNBA I've got is Indiana Fever to win the championship. That's it.
Hey, you had to touch on Sophie. Come on now.
I love Sophie. Yeah, that was a nice little WWE match last game. All right. They getting Casey getting bored. She's starting to just throw some jabs at everybody. But let's get to the best bets. If I can find the banner. There we go. All right. First up, like we always do, it's our guy Wham Bam. Let me know how we getting paid today.
Shout out to the people in the chat, man. Casey, settle down, Casey. She out there hot and bothered. Shout out to Chill Will, Guillermo, RP. Look, man, OKC, they did it up last game as they should. Got everybody to go against Scooby-Doo. Everybody was thinking Scooby-Doo and them boys, they could have did it. They was this close of winning the game. And Scott Foster cheated. That's what everybody was saying. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what's going on. This shit ain't the fucking hard rocket science. Take the team that's been winning in the first half, the home team, +3 first half Pacers.
Urbano, how did they get to the window today?
I'm going to go with one of the props. I like Nembhard at over 10.5 points. I think he gets 11 plus points. He's going to have to shoot more with obviously the ailing Tyrese Halliburton, and he's very capable of doing so, especially on the home court. I think be a little bit more assertive in terms of field goal attempts and shots taken. So let's go with Andrew Nembhard for Indiana. We'll go over 10.5 points for best bet.
Good stuff. And for myself, I mean, man, they didn't figure these boys out. There ain't nothing else they could do. TJ could only run around and bring that energy for so long. He can't do it for 48 minutes. I mean, I think the writing's on the wall. I think this is our last show. Let's leave with a winner. Thunder -6 is the best bet for your boy. Last but not least, Dutchie, let them know what the freshest look of the day is and take us home.
Yeah, man. Yo, mic check. Check. Motherfucking Holmgren over 9.5 rebounds. It's good money, man. Went over this in 3 straight. Last time he was in that funky ass Indiana, got 15 of them bad boys. Expect a big game from Chet Holmgren. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like everyone in the chat vibing out with this, man. I believe I'm with Skee, man. This is the last motherfucking what? RP, I see you, my man. Chill Will, big shout out to you, my dude. All the real ones that hold us down. Leave a comment below. You know, show some love. Hit the like. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it. We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy? You ready?
Here we go.